Okay, so according to Sam Altman, the founder and CEO of Chat GPT, we're not going to need tutors, we're not going to need lecturers, we're not going to need school teachers because AI is going to become our personal tutor. So we're trying it out every Tuesday to see if it can teach us. So, what are tariffs? Seems to be a pretty good question for the current times, and nobody seems to really know the answer for it. I'm just going to start expanding the screen because it does make it easier. So, taxes are duties imposed by a government on imported or exported goods. They're used for several reasons. So, we're looking at if we export our goods, another country might put tariffs on ours. And why would you do that? Well, first of all, it's going to protect domestic industry. So, if I'm America and something comes in and it's got a tariff on it and it's made in China, so that's going to be more expensive. It's going to generate revenue. So, if the product comes in from China and I'm selling it in America, the shop is going to have to put a tariff on it, and that's going to be money for the government. And then trade policy and retaliation. So it's a way of dealing with other countries, imports and exports, and particularly see the word interesting there in regard to retaliation. So if you put a tariff on another country, the likelihood is that they're going to put a tariff back on you. So we have different types of tariffs, but we're going to ask, do tariffs work? Are they good for a country? This is kind of the question we really need to know the answer to. So they can work in certain situations where there are short-term benefits. Basically, it protects your own home industry. It encourages local jobs. It gives you revenue. It gives you leverage, which in negotiations is really important. But very big problems when they backfire, and that's the long-term cost of tariffs. They're higher prices for consumers. So for our own consumers, they have to pay more. Then you've got retaliation with trade wars, and obviously that hurts domestic companies that use imports bringing them in because no one's going to buy from them. So I would say, in fairness, 10 out of 10 on that particular description. Yeah, it gives us a good idea of what tariffs are about. And I think if you look for the right questions, that it could